Hi everybody and welcome back to Exotics of the World TV. Well, Saturday is here and yeah, we've down tools for the day. So this is where we've got so far. So we've got the base in. So what we're now starting to do is now pop the insulation in underneath. Now, the reason why we're doing this is one, so it keeps the whole enclosure better insulated, and as well, so when it does drop cold, like in the winter, the floor isn't going to be permanently like zapping heat from the enclosure. So that's how far we've got today. But tomorrow we're going to get the rest of this all done and finished up. Along with planning where the door, the vents, and the view window is going to go. And also for along the whole wall, hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we can start studding the wall so the skeleton of the enclosure is going to be here by tomorrow, end of play. So very exciting stuff. Also, we've been talking about different ideas and spitballing on how we're going to do the inside of the enclosure. We've got some brilliant ideas like racking around. We're just going to see one, which is cost effective, two, which is going to last the longest. So probably like a nice happy medium, maybe between the two. And also a different design that we've not really thought of, that our very own Emma came up with. So we're going to work out the logistics. So this is a separate area within here. But when it's up and running, I think the idea is going to pull off. Like I said, we just need to work out the logistics first. But thank you very much to Emma for suggesting it. But yeah, so that's it for the Saturday. I will catch you back tomorrow with a update. And then we can go from there. Hi everybody, so I'm recording this on Monday because Sunday was ridiculously busy at work. So I was flitting from here to over, obviously, like where the shop is and whatnot. So I unfortunately didn't really get any time to do some recording after we'd finished. But I can now say that the base is done and the structure for the back and the sides are also done now. So what we need to do moving forward on Saturday, this coming Saturday, so Armed Forces weekend, if you're a Cleethorpes local, we are going to be popping in some insulation into the sides, studding it out, that type of thing. We have left the front because we're not quite sure what we're going to do in terms of how big we want like the viewing panels and stuff to be. We've got a rough idea, but that's all right. So nothing really to worry about in terms of that. But this hopefully should be finished fairly quickly. And then it's just a case of getting the gubbins inside it. So the substrate, the heating, lighting, that type of thing. So once this has been completed, we're then going to be scaping the outside of the enclosure, so it kind of looks like a faux rock type thing. Or, no, this is another thing. So we're either going to do that, or we're going to do faux rock at the bottom of the enclosure, and then kind of like the jungly kind of panels at the top, just so it kind of like tones in, because we're going to have this over here as a feature wall that's going to have those kind of like jungle like matted panels, along with kind of like stencils and outlines of maybe like Monstera or something like that, just so it kind of fits in with that kind of like jungly kind of theme. So yeah, so there's a lot of ideas floating around at the moment with how we're going to do it, but the bones, like I said in the earlier in the other video, the bones are here. The structure is down. Yeah, really pleased with how we're getting on with it. So the next thing from there is to find out when we are going to get this sorted. So we've got a very big crack in our window. Now, the Tegu is going to be kind of very close to the window, so we need to make sure that, one, it's really safe for him, so if a big gust of wind comes, the whole panel's not going to fall out on him. And then obviously we can sketch out how big his enclosure is going to be. So square foot wise, it's going to be fairly large, and it's going to not be enclosed either, so we're not going to do it in like a true standard vivarium kind of style. It's going to be more like a fence, maybe about 4 foot high or so, something along those lines, that you literally just walk into, and then obviously he will be there. So that's what we've got planned in terms of building work so far, what we're going to do. Now, we did come up with a bit of a snag, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, if you ask me. So I will go and show you now. However, Emma, being the amazing person that she is, has come up with a solution. So I'm not as mad about it. So I'm glad I waited a bit before I recorded this and got it out and stuff after speaking to Emma. So Emma's kind of like our logistics kind of person. So I'll show you underneath there. So that is right in the way of where we want to pop some enclosures. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to move it because it will cost quite a lot of money to do so. So, unfortunately, we're just going to have a Viv down. But it's okay because we factored in that we're going to have at least 3 Vivs spare now. Originally, it was going to be 4. But now it is going to be 3. But that's absolutely fine. We can utilise it in terms of like storage or anything like that. So, nothing to worry on that part. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing from now. So, today's Monday. So, what we're going to do from now till Saturday is look at what we're going to be kitting all of these enclosures out with. So I've sent some emails off as well to get some quotes back for some PVC enclosures for the more tropical stuff, so like our Royal Python and whatnot. Now, they're awkward sizes. So our Royal Python is going to be going in a 7 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot tall enclosure. So, and we want it PVC. So it's going to be a bit spenny. Not looking forward to that build. Not going to lie to you. But yeah, so enclosures we're on with, like the custom ones and the ones obviously that we're going to get from externally. We're on with our suppliers, getting lists together of stuff that we need from each individual supplier so we can then send it to them, tell them what they need, what we need. And then from there, it's literally just going to be decorating it. So it's going to be a little bit slow, I should think, for a little bit. But once obviously the decor and stuff starts coming in, it's going to be absolutely amazing. But yeah, anyway, that's been enough from me. If you have liked the content, please make sure that you do give us a like, share and a subscribe. I've neglected to mention it in the past 2 vlogs. But yeah, as always as well, if you've got any questions about what we're doing or anything like that, please pop them down in the comment section down below, and we will see you in the next one. Ta-ra!